Hi, this is Julie Lewin and this is my very first video blog, so I'm really glad that you've taken the time to watch. Today I got an email from someone I sent my blog link to, and she emailed me back and said, Julie, is this blog for real? Is this about you? Surely someone can't have this many things from a health point of view that they've had to deal with. Well, that got me thinking, and I thought, you really need to see the face behind the words actually in my blog. So from this point forward, I'm going to do video blogging and share with you how I'm striving to have a healthy, vital life after having dealt with 5 major surgeries, one of those thyroid cancer 10 years ago, and periodic minor surgeries in the last 10 years. What I want to do is share with you the last few days of following Duncan's program. There's some good days and some bad days, and yesterday was not such a good day. What I've noticed is I've actually not got much of an appetite, and I realised by 5 o'clock that I actually hadn't eaten all day. I'd had some breakfast and had a couple of nibbles on things throughout the day, but by 5 o'clock I hadn't eaten, and I said to my husband, I would love a cup of coffee. And he said, well, you can't. It affects your blood pressure. It makes your blood pressure go up. So I thought, okay. And next thing I know, he's handed me a cup of coffee. And I was feeling very weary and not feeling actually very great. So I drank the coffee, and then I was really not feeling very great. I was starting to get sharp pains in my chest, and I thought, oh, I'll just take my blood pressure. And it was 145 over 95. And I thought, oh, well, I'll do a meditation and see if I can bring it down. And then what happened, about 15 minutes later, it was 154 over 102. By then I was starting to get a bit frightened. I knew that that 102 on the bottom was not very good. But I discovered a couple of weeks ago, and I'm not sure if I put it in my blog, that green tea actually reduces my blood pressure. So I had 2 cups of green tea, and I managed to get it down to about 138 over 90. But I was actually quite frightened, and it made me realise what's important in my life. And I think that there's these little signposts along the way that give you a fright, and you have to consider what's really important here. And what I'd done yesterday was I worked from 9 o'clock to 5:30 without taking a break and without eating, and there was some stressful things that were happening, and you know, I don't have to do that. So I woke up this morning with a new attitude. But what I did, when I went to bed, I listened to a meditation that I've recorded for people who are having surgery. And I say to people, this brings your blood pressure down. And I'd forgotten that I even had that resource available. So I listened to my very own insomnia obliterator meditation before I went to bed last night. And my husband took my blood pressure when I woke up, and it was 111 over 67. And today I've had a way better day. I've had 2 lots of steamed veggies, I've had a couple of lots of meat, had some quinoa for breakfast and some fruit, and I actually don't eat in between. I'm actually not feeling very hungry. And I had maybe 3 cups of green tea and 2 big glasses of water. Not quite enough water, but that's what I've done today. I'll probably end up having another glass of water before I go to bed. So, the last few days I've discovered I definitely can't drink coffee. It increases my blood pressure dramatically. 2, I need to be drinking green tea every day. 3, I need to take a break during the day. And 4, I need to realise what's important in my life, and working all the time is just not that important. So that's it for today, and I look forward to catching you in a few days. Bye.